What's up? It's Biggie the Conke, and I'm tuning in today because I want to tell y'all about what the fuck happened about a week ago. I'm gonna turn this down right fast. So listen, right? A week ago on Tuesday, I was pulled over wrong. A week ago on Tuesday, my grandmother was pulled over by a police law enforcement officer. A police law enforcement officer. This man pulled us over, real shit. I'm not making this up. Because he said that there was something in the car that was identified by a person of interest and that he needed to search the vehicle. Now, first and foremost, we're going to start here with rights, right? I understand. I'm telling everybody right now, my name is Biggie the Conke, and I walk around with an ankle monitor on my ankle because I am property of FDOC, which is Florida Department of Corrections, and right now with their ownership, they want to make sure that I'm unable to leave the house when I feel the need. I don't even have a curfew. I have an hour-by-hour basis of checking in that I need to be home and report. So with that being said, and I report weekly every Tuesday. Remember, that's a key part. Now, this officer said these things, right? Now I told him, okay, well, just give me a moment. I'm about to call my probation officer. I ain't running, I ain't bucking. He is already on the passenger side of the car. After pulling over the car, he came directly to the passenger side while I was sitting. And then at that point, I told him the car window doesn't roll down. I rolled the back window down and I was in the back talking. These are parts of the video you don't see. I told him because the window does not roll down, I can talk to him this way. I'm complying. Let me call my probation officer. At that point, he proceeds to check the car handle. It opens. Upon it opening, he opens the door all the way, stepping back, and then steps into the proximity of the door closing, so he's now standing right next to me inside of the door. At this point, this is when he's asked if it's okay to record. He said, yeah, my name is Officer C. Weipert, Weippert. And this man proceeds to ask me a variation of questions while I'm still telling him I'm trying to call my probation officer, as you can hear in the video, and it continues to go to voicemail because she's not answering. Mind you, even though he's saying he's never seen me or supposedly he doesn't know where I just came from, we're at a place called the Blodges, which is it's within the same exact block actually of the probation office downtown, which is where he's seen us pulling out of and pulling up to this place. Now, upon doing all these things, opening my door, not asking me to, and telling me he want to see my stuff, with no warrant in hand or it can be shown, he's just saying that somebody who's, I guess, a snitch is in the back of his car and they're telling him that my book bag fits the description of a theft, which means he's calling me a thief and saying I committed a theft and stolen a book bag, but he's just saying that the book bag fits the description, right? Gray book bag. We're within a city block of a middle school at that. Let's just mind you that. So, right? So, which is Darnell Cookman. So, what happens is, after he unlawfully searches me, because I obviously am just complying at this point because I'm in fear of retaliation from prior matters that have happened with me in the police department known as JSO, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. This man lets me know that he temporarily detained me and says, you know the funny thing is? No, motherfucker. I don't know what's funny, because right now you just harassed me, broke all kind of rights, violated me, and you did it in the name of a badge that you wear that does not constitute in helping me as it should, because the laws that were made by and for that badge were literally anti-me and people who look like me. So I'm making this video right now, not only to say that what I done unlawfully, but fuck you, Officer C. Weipert, and what you stand for, and the shit you did is duly noted, for sure. And to anybody that goes through these similar things that I go through, and people will probably tell you, oh, you crazy as you They just living in fear because they don't want to accept what the reality is. Because things like this happen on a daily basis, probably an hourly basis around the world, and it's injustice, regardless of when it happened or how it happened. Especially the fact that it's happening in the month of February. So, with that being said, man, this is Biggie the Conke, and I just want to let y'all know what the fuck was going on and tell y'all my story behind everything. Cause when I say it's better hanging out here than in there, that's why. Cause some people have vendettas on your life. Maybe there was somebody in the back of that car, but then in all the good that I do in my city, I feel like people are actually indebted to me. Then why would somebody do that to me? You got haters, you got people who want to be fuck niggas. It just is what it is. But at the end of the day, I hold my head high, man, and I ask for y'all to do the same thing. So from Biggie the Conke to y'all, man, always know, man, FOE LLC, freedom of expression. Y'all feel free to express yourselves and do what y'all supposed to do out there, man. I love y'all.